Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys all had a really good week. I have had a great week myself. I got to spend some time with Penny and her daughter London. Penny is Penny of Pensmith Skincare. We hung out earlier this week with our two daughters and had so much fun together. I will actually have a haul for you. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the following week, but I'm planning on recording it today. I have a beauty supply store haul to share with you guys. I've never been to a beauty supply store. Just never has been a thing that I've done, and I was just kind of blown away at what's available and the price difference between retail and wholesale. I mean, I should know this because I purchase wholesale flowers, so I know the drastic price difference between wholesale and retail there, but you know, it's just, it's different. It's not what I was used to seeing for these specific products that I purchased. And so, yeah, I'll be sharing that with you guys here very soon. Again, I'm gonna record it today, but there's some other stuff going up first, so, but you'll see it. Anyway, but yeah, other than that, just a good week between Stella and I obviously got my hair cut, so no layers, just a typical like 1990s angled bob, which is what I have had for years and years of my life. Obviously I will grow it out to like an unmanageable like mop, like I always do, and then I will grow tired of it and I will go get it cut and it'll look cute for a few weeks and then I will let it go again because that is the life cycle of my hair. Looks good for a few weeks and then it's like I do actually, right now I'm kind of in the stage of not loving it because whenever I get my hair cut, I usually don't like it for about 2 weeks. And by the third week, I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. It's good. It's fresh. It doesn't have that super fresh cut look to it, which is what I think I don't like. So, but I love the girl that I go to. She is fantastic. Yeah, she's really, really good. Love her. And yeah. Okay, so I have things to share with you guys. Got some good stuff this week and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of plow through it. As always, I will link everything down below for you guys so you know where to find everything. So let's go. All right, first things first. Now I am still gonna do a Mask Monday on this, either this coming Monday or the following Monday. I can't remember when it's gonna go up, but I haven't recorded it yet because I still want to use it even a few more times, but I have used the It's a 10 Miracle Hair Mask a few times now and really love it, more so than the keratin one. This is just amazing, like in terms of a mask, and obviously right now, it's gonna be ending soon, which is why I am gonna link this down below for you to get now because once it is not on sale anymore, it's so expensive. Holy cow. I think this is normally like 63 bucks. I want to say it's like 25 bucks right now, somewhere around there. Do not quote me on the price because I have the memory of a goldfish and I could be totally remembering that wrong, but I know that it is at least half off, if not more than half off right now, and it's so good, you guys. So what I like about this one more so than the other one that I've already shared in a weekly favorites is that this one is even lighter and it feels even more moisturizing and it leaves my hair even bouncier. So I used it this morning. Love the smell of this one too. I just grabbed it out of the shower, so I'm currently dealing with water just dripping all over me. But so obviously the It's a 10 stuff, those 10 different things. It detangles, it restores moisture balance, it instantly restores elasticity, it softens, it smooths, it imparts luminous shine, enhances natural body, nourishes, defrizzes, improves color vibrancy. I feel like it does all those things, you guys. If you have never ever tried this, go and get it, especially during the sale. I mean, this is obviously a giant jug of it. 2 pumps of this like very easily does my length of hair here. Obviously the longer your hair, you might need an additional pump or 2, but still I feel like this is gonna last me a long time. I feel like it's almost light enough for me to use every single day, but I don't. I've used it like every couple days or every 3rd or 4th day. Good stuff though. Like it just has not weighed my hair down at all. It makes it feel really soft and does really add like some shine to my gray hair. And it's hard to get gray hair to be shiny and hydrated. Like my gray hair dries out faster than my bleach blonde hair used to dry out, which is weird because you'd think like if you're bleaching it all the time, that should be dry as straw, but it really wasn't nearly as dry as my gray hair is. So anyway, this is fantastic. Spent a lot of time on it. It's good stuff. But from here on out, I'll be getting this at the beauty supply store with Penny. I was like, oh, Penny, you realize now you're gonna have to like bring me back here once a month because what a great situation she has. Like, wholesale, man, it's the way to go. All right, let's talk a few skincare items. I did a video comparing the COSRX Blackhead Power Liquid to my beloved Paula's Choice Resist 2% Liquid BHA. I feel like the results are very similar between the two. Obviously, you can always get Paula's Choice on sale. So I think it's still worth trying the Paula's Choice if you like to try different formulations. But if you're on a tighter budget, you can get this at Ulta. I want to say this is either $21 or $22. Again, don't quote me. I'll link it. Totally worth it. Slightly different texture than the Paula's Choice. I do prefer the more watery texture of the Paula's Choice, but this is still great. I've been using this most mornings on my face and my neck, and this is clear, people. Like, I am just not dealing with, there's no breakouts. There's no blackheads. I do still get sebaceous filaments because, you know, when you have enlarged pores, they're always going to fill up with something, but totally kept to a minimum with the regular use of BHA, and then the boosted use of my beloved BHA 9 every few days. Just I cannot say enough good things about that BHA 9 from Paula's Choice. I will link that down below as well. I think Paula's Choice is having a pretty good sale right now. If you're in the market, I love it. A little bit goes a long way and it just clears. It is like a little vacuum cleaner for inside of your pores. It just goes in there, it just breaks that stuff up and just eradicates it. It's amazing. Anyway, this is a great maintenance product. Also, in skincare, I did a sponsored video with Me Back, and the product that I really liked, the cream was really nice too. Their Cica cream. Again, I was talking about how I didn't like the packaging. You know, I do know that preservatives are used and it's fine. I know. It's just a personal preference thing, to be totally honest. But I love the packaging of this. It is obviously in a pump, and I like pumps. I just do. But this serum is fantastic, you guys. It's super affordable. It's in the $20 price range. Cica is really great at helping to repair scars. It's really good at, it is like an antibacterial. So if you deal with breakouts, it's really good at helping to soothe and clear up those breakouts. There's so many benefits to this Cica stuff. It's really worth looking into, you guys. That video didn't get a ton of views because I'm sure most people were like, what the hell is Me Back? And yeah, they're not a well-known company. This is a K-beauty brand, so it's from Korea. Go check it out, you guys. Go check out that video. It's really affordable. I think it's totally worth checking out. If I were to only recommend one product out of the two that they sent me for the video, it would be this. Like, hands down, I think everyone can use this, whether you are crazy oily like me or whether you are Sahara dry. If you are Sahara dry, you might need an additional moisturizer, but give this a go. Look what I busted out. Okay, first off, I finished my Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow, and I will be doing a finished it, now what style video with that, because it's spendy. Not as spendy as Good Jeans from Sunday Riley, but dang do I love Good Jeans from Sunday Riley. I do really like this product. This is actually a repurchase for me here. I've already finished a smaller one in the past and loved it so much that I repurchased it in this larger size and then have had it in my closet, just in the packaging, completely closed. And then finally, after finishing the Honeymoon Glow, I was like, yes, I get to go like open this and use it. And it's so good, you guys. This stuff is crazy effective, crazy fast. It is, if you have any type of surface texture issue, the lactic acid in this just gets it off your face. It is wonderful. So they say that this is a high potency purified, how about that? Grade lactic acid, which eliminates dull, pore clogging, dead skin cells, and to instantly clarify and reveal smoother and clearer skin. And yes, hands down, like, I like the texture of my skin when I'm using this product. Do I think it's drastically different from the other stuff that I've used in the past? I don't know that it's drastically different, but it's just very, like, it's quick. Like, the long-term effects, probably the same if you're consistent, but the quickness of this and just the, like, using a different product on my face from what I've been using consistently and then just having like a change. I feel like my skin when I switch to a new product is like, oh, okay. You know, like, well, now let's do this. And this is good, you guys. I really like this a lot. It's expensive, but if you're like a splurger like I am when it comes to skincare, that is worth checking out. All right, let's do some makeup. This has been my palette du jour this whole week. It's the Marc Jacobs Stiletto palette because it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you need a cool toned eyeshadow palette that just will give you something like this, you need this eyeshadow palette. I think that I have done a tutorial with this. Every time I show an eyeshadow palette, someone's like, can you do a tutorial? And then I do the tutorial and it gets like 100 views, which is not that like I pick my videos based on like what type of views I think they'll get. I like to do the videos that I like to do, and I don't personally really like doing tutorials. I said that before. I'm not the tutorial person. I know you guys, some of you really like the way that I do my makeup, but those videos just don't get any views. And when I combine that with the fact that I don't actually like filming that kind of stuff, it's like, why am I doing this? So if I already have one, I'll link it down below. But I mean, really, here's what I've been doing. This is pretty simple. So I put this all over the shade Rule. Then I put the concrete on my lid, and then I put Become in the crease, and then I use Catwalks as my liner, and that's it. That's all that it is. It's not fancy. It's actually quite boring, but it works for me and I like it. It's a good everyday. I mean, I wouldn't call this like an everyday look. It is just slightly smoky. I think on camera it looks a little bit more washed out than what it does in real life, but I like it. I like it a lot. Another Marc Jacobs product that I've been loving, and I mean, this is gonna show you how much I've been loving this because, look at the pan on this, you guys. This is the Accomplice powder in the shade Aunjan. I just love this because it gives me just the slightest bit of glow to my skin without having that like YouTube shine face, you know, that like everyone who's like just putting highlighter everywhere. Like, it doesn't give me that, but it gives me a nice glow. So it allows me to participate in the trend without looking crazy, because in real life, I don't think that most YouTube tutorials are necessarily the best in terms of like wearing that to the grocery store or like, you know, out to do like your daily errands or to work and things like that. I mean, I guess depending on where you work, but yeah, I love this. I think it's fantastic. And gosh, I'm like so close to being done. By the way, I am not using a stiff brush with this because if you were to, I mean, if I were using a stiff brush, this would be gone already. I'm actually using this, which is a very soft, not super dense bristle brush. I actually talked about this, I think, last week or the week before. It's the powder bronzer brush from Milani. I'll link it down below again, but I just run this and put it all over my face before I put my powder foundation on. So it goes skincare routine, SPF, and then I let the SPF dry, and then I'll put this on and then go in with my powder foundation. And I like it. Like, it just gives a glow through the powder foundation that I'm using. Talked a lot about this, but it's great. Also, if you need a brush for touch-ups, I wouldn't use this for touch-ups because I do feel like it would probably be a little bit too shiny. especially if I already had some oil on my skin and it like stuck to those oily patches. I don't think that would be a good fit for me. But yeah, so anyway, and when you put the brush back, you just flip this little thing up and then you flip it down and there you go. Okay, this. I feel like I have to mention it periodically because it's so good. So this is the Kwan, the sculpting powder in the shade medium. So this is what I have been sculpting the old cheekbones with for a number of months. I want to say that I got this at the VIB sale last November, and I've been using it consistently ever since. So I saw that Octoly had, there was a little package with this and something else, and they were out of stock of the medium, which bummed me out a little bit because I was like, oh shoot, that's my shade. But I'm very curious about the light and if the light would be even a better fit for me, maybe during like the fall and winter months when I'm even paler than I am normally. So I have that coming to me, so I'll be able to compare the two. But medium for me has actually been pretty good. Sometimes I think I pack it on a little bit too heavy and it can look like, what are you doing? But normally I try to be careful with that. But it's just a great sculpting powder, you guys. And for as small as this container is, it's still a lot of product. And I mean, I'm using this every single day to contour my face. And like I said, I've had it for a little while. It is totally worth it, you guys. This is an amazing sculpting powder and it works like a charm. Okay, let's do, I hate to even mention this because it's not cruelty free and I didn't buy this, I didn't pay for it. The associate at Ulta put it in my bag when I went shopping in store a few weeks ago. It's the Clinique High Impact Mascara. So here's the thing, I'm not ever gonna repurchase this, but I know not all of you are cruelty free. But I have to tell you, I have been using it because it was there and this is a really good mascara. I wish Clinique was cruelty free because I would, after like trying the sample, would hands down totally buy the full size if they were cruelty free because it's a great mascara. If you have never tried this and you still purchase from Clinique, check this out. It is their, what is this called? High Impact Mascara. I think that's, and it's just in the shade Black 01. I don't know if there's other shades. Gosh, I haven't used Clinique in years. I never really got into their skincare because it was just, it seemed kind of harsh. And I do a lot to my skin. So that was just, no. But I used to love the Clinique Happy perfume. That was the perfume that I loved. Like, I can't remember if I started wearing it after high school or when I was in college. I can't remember, but it just had this really nice, like bubbly citrus, like happy scent to it. And that was a perfume that I wore like for a very long time. And a lot of people, every time they smelled it, like they just like equated it with me. And it's kind of nice when you have a signature fragrance like that, right? But anyway, it's good. If you buy from Clinique, it's worth checking out. All right, my lip combo has been what you're seeing here, and it's pretty basic. This is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in meringue. I don't hear anyone talking about these anymore, but these are good lipsticks. Here's the thing, they're thick. These are thick lipsticks, and I do think they are better with a gloss over top because just a little bit of gloss to like help them smooth out a little bit sometimes. Because if you do have lines, like a thick lipstick like this does go into the lines and can look unflattering, but I just love the wear time of a nice thick lipstick. This meringue shade is a beautiful kind of peachy nude. Great for year round, but I don't know, I think it's kind of fun for especially right now. But I've been pairing it with my Buxom Blushing Margarita, which this is so pretty, you guys. This was a limited edition one, which is why it has this fun little gem at the top. But this is available, I believe, just in the regular line. That's a great combination together. Try this. Also, Wander Beauty was really nice and they sent me a PR package. Every once in a while I get stuff from Wander Beauty and I always really appreciate it because I think they're a really great brand. And they sent me these two palettes. These are called the Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duos. So they sent Bellini and Costa Rye, R-E-I, Rye, I think. And then the Daiquiri and Tulum. So today I am wearing not the daiquiri. Today I'm wearing the Bellini. These are so pretty, you guys. Honestly, I have not played much with the bronzer, but these are actually a really nice matte bronzer. I think I could use this for contouring if I was doing like just some really light contouring. It's really pretty. The texture of these is lovely. They are very like finely milled. There's no grit. You don't have to dig your brush in here. Like you do the tap tap and it's perfect. But here is the daiquiri, right? No, Bellini, geez. Don't believe anything I say, apparently. Bellini, here on the old middle finger. Super pretty. Love that on my cheeks. Just a great neutral. Daiquiri is really pretty too. I've worn daiquiri as well. You can kind of see a little bit of that powder there from where I wore it earlier this week. But it's brighter. It is definitely brighter. And the Tulum is definitely a darker bronzer. I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to get away with wearing the Tulum unless I'm using it on my, God, look at that daiquiri. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I just, you know, like, dude, you guys, I'm so white. Look at this. There's no way. But, I mean, I could use it to, like, you know, shade, like, my crease or something. I'll totally use it in a different way. But these are great. They're fantastic. I didn't even know these were out. I've been really bad about keeping up with beauty releases, to be perfectly honest. I'm trying to, like, refrain from, like, wanting all the things. And in order to do that, you need to not be on trend mood or all of the brand Instagrams as they're like putting things out constantly. But these are two really great options. If you're pasty and fair like me, get the Bellini Costa Rye. And if you are lucky enough to be like medium to like a darker skin tone, the Daiquiri and Tulum might be a great fit for you. And then they also sent this brush, which I've been loving for contouring because look, this side here, like, just fits perfectly right there. You just stick it in there and it's great. And then I've been using this side for my blush. There's still a little blush on there. Just really nice, soft, angled, like, takes up a good amount of, here's what I like about it. It takes up a good amount of surface area and my face has a lot of surface area, you guys. It is a large gourd. I like it. It's my head. It is what I was born with and it's fine. But yeah, I don't like little tiny blush brushes. When I see little like blush brushes like this, I'm like, what is this? No. No. I'm gonna have to like be spreading this for days. Whereas something like this is just like, yes, okay, we're good. Like, it's fine. The only thing I don't like about double-ended brushes is this is harder to store. Like, I have my brushes in a little caddy over here that twirls around. I can't stick this in there because it's gonna ruin either this side or this side, and I like both sides. So I just have to kind of keep it off to the side. I think I might go get like a little dish downstairs and stick it in that because I don't like just leaving it on the table, but anyway, there you have it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. I hope you have a really great weekend, that you have a chance to relax and chill out. I know that is something that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.